I think people are a very relatable experience. No matter what you're looking at in a painting, if you see like a figure, you automatically relate. You know what it is. There's so many different things about people that you can get, like a really small detail in a hand, or a very big expression, or the colors in the hair can just be like so interesting. A body is like really intricate and there's so much to it, and I love representing them. I think, when you're little and you like to copy your siblings, I think that's what got me started. I'd see my sister draw and I'd be like, I could do that better. And it was always a competition. And then I just kept going with it, and other people really complimented me on it. So then I got the validation of it. So I kind of got addicted to just drawing all the time. And then just seeing other people do really well at it, I'm like, oh, I can do that, or I can try to do that, and keep going from there. A lot of people, when they first start painting Black people, they'll look ashy because they don't know how they'll mix white. Because you can mix white with the pink skin tones, but when it comes to brown skin tones, it's better for pinks or yellows to be mixed in instead of whites. So yeah, there's some things that I've had to learn on my own, and through painting Black people over years that I've learned. So yeah. So I'm working on a series this semester that has to do with religion, and specifically adding Black people into religions that are normally whitewashed. So Christianity, how we all see the white Jesus is the most commonly depicted. I chose a Black woman to depict Jesus and painted that. And the Buddha doesn't really have a race per se, but they're never a dark-skinned Buddha. So I wanted to try to depict my cousin as Buddha. And then Krishna in Hinduism, they're blue, but they were originally supposed to be black of skin, actually black. But European influence turned Krishna blue. And so I painted my brother and his very Black features blue, so that it's a common depiction of Krishna, but he's still Black. I also did the god Pan, who is originally from Greek mythology, but he then got converted into Wiccan over time. A lot of people associate him with Satan, even though there's nothing satanic about him. I also did Mary, Mary Magdalene, and her praying. I also did Ocean, who is a Yoruba goddess, and she's often depicted as Black, but I wanted to include her because a lot of people don't know any Black goddesses or gods. So I think the purpose was to have people look at the painting and be oh, the God that I worship can look like me. And they're supposed to, because they're your God. They're not this white person's God. They're your God, so they should reflect what you look like. I think it's important, especially for children, to see that in all sorts of ways. Representation is just so important at a young age because it shapes your whole view of the world, especially in the window of opportunity. So yeah.
Oh, okay. Does not want to.
I feel a lot of people have been asking me about my future lately, and I'm ooh, don't know, but I really just would like people to see my art, because I feel like that's really hard. I feel like it's really hard to get into the art world, and it's really like exclusive. And I know we keep talking about race, but it's very white and very male dominated as well. I would love to make it more accessible for other people. I think that's something that's really important. I think even just like the process of actually painting is so exclusive and inaccessible. Like, I tried to figure out oil painting on my own when I first started, and it was so hard. I didn't understand it. Even with YouTube, like, people don't make it easy and clear for you. So I would love to make that more accessible for others, and then also be able to show my work on like a fine art level rather than just commercial and just like, you know, selling prints. Painting is really hard to start. You look at a big canvas and you're like, holy shit, like that has to be filled. You have to really not be afraid to start or to just like put paint on the canvas. Always remember that you can paint over it and you can redo it if you fucked up. So yeah, or messed up, sorry. I'm being a little, watch your profanity.